Hello student, welcome to MGC Learning Standard 12 Subject English topic on saying please. Today we will start on saying please written by A.G. Gardiner. His full name is Alfred George Gardiner. He started his literary career as a journalist at the age of 37. He was appointed editor of the Daily News London. In On Saying Please, he points out the value of good manners in a social life and emphasizes the importance of courtesy and politeness in a daily behavior. He shows how polite speech and manners sweeten the atmosphere around and discourtesy, ill manners spoils or pollute it. Let's quickly start our short story on saying please. Here A.G. Gardner tells about a two incident. One incident is about a liftman's bad manners and the other incident is about bus conductor's good manners. First we will see about liftman's story. One day the liftman threw the passenger out of the lift. Reason is the man who entered the lift just said top. He did not say top please. So the liftman felt insulted. He thought this man does not deserve to come in the lift and he has insulted him just because he is liftman. The person is inferior to his position and so out of his anger he threw the man out of the lift. So now student, here we should understand that for this only liftman will be punished. We can say that the men who entered the lift should have say please because discourtesy is not a legal offense. Law is a very reasonable for every individual. Hence, law cannot punish anyone for bad manners, ill treatment, or for bad dressing sense or anything personal because it is said it is allowed according to the law, and at the same time we cannot get irritated by other people behavior or ill treating in all that because if in case we show our anger by raising our fist, then there will be only blood all over the country. So what we have to do is we have to behave even when others are being ill manners towards ourselves. Now, here our writer says, of course, all sympathy is with a liftman because even though he is a liftman, he has own self-respect. And we should also imagine what he will do if he not punish that man out. He will have that feeling he was being insulted, and definitely when he goes back to home he will show that anger to his wife because bad temper and bad manners are infectious. So here student, we can have understand from the superior level how the temper has been passed on the people who below them up, and when the same we should also have to understand that maybe the man who entered into the lift, he would have been insulted by his employee who did not wish him back, or he has insulted by his cook, and maybe that cook was insulted by the house maid. And we should understand one thing, words like please, thank you will definitely make our life also run sweetly. Student, now our writer says another incident about bus conductors. He says bus conductors mostly are look at their passengers as an enemy, and this particular conductor is one person who was very good manner. He had kindness and he is naturally courteous, and his good manners are also infectious like a bad manners are infectious. Even good manners can infectious, it can make you happy and you can spread that happiness around you. He remembered him because one day writer got into the bus, and after entering into the bus he found that he has no money with him. He left his purse at home. So he said to the conductor, I have to get down, sir. I don't have money. But the conductor said, okay, sir, for this reason you don't go down. You can tell where you want to go, I'll give you the ticket. And he felt very embarrassed because he have never seen the person like this. And he asked, when shall I give you? He said, no problem. Next time when you see, you can pay that money back to me. And he felt very good because conductor behaved with him so kindly. He did not insulted him, and moreover he gave tickets also to him. Then he searching his pocket more nicely, so he found a coin. So he paid for the ticket immediately. And next time what happened, in the same bus when he was traveling, someone stamped his foot very hard, and he was so angry that he raised his face to shout on that person. But then he saw the conductor, and before he could say anything, the conductor immediately apologized. Did I hurt you, sir? I am very sorry. The way he said was very courteous. The AG Gardiner told him, no, no, it's okay, even though he really got hurted. So he gives another example, our writer gave here another example of Chesterton. One day, when Chesterton was walking in the road and was seen drive patches, because in those days there were no pavements in London. He came opposite where the another person walking on the road, and the other man said, I will not give you a place. Immediately the Chesterton said, but I will give you a place, and he moved away. In this way, Chesterton was very courteous where that other could not say anything, and he moved away. The same way, A.G. Gardner says the liftman, in short, getting offended by the passenger who get entered into the lift, if he had treated him more politely, then itself would have back to him. It would made feel the other person very bad. So, the student, how we can give really back to the people who are not polite to us is treating them with a much more politeness than they would expect from us. This is our A.G. Gardner says to us. If we are happy, we will spread this happiness around us. I hope, students, this essay is easy to understand. Thank you for listening.